Hello again, nerds. We're gonna get a couple of things done tonight. This one is the Morbius trailer reaction. Again, I'm just tired of trying to avoid all of these things, so trying to hammer them out as quickly as I can so I can actually see them and react and try and do some analysis. But before we can get into all of that, we have a real quick intro to touch on.
Sequence start 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ignition. I would like to introduce
Generally nerdy.
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 So this is the infamous Morbius trailer that just dropped 4 days ago. It looks like 4 days. I've had to avoid this one. This one hasn't been as hard. Harley Quinn has been one of the harder ones. The hardest one though was Mortal Kombat, and we just got that one out of the way. So oops, I'm clicking the wrong thing and doing the wrong buttons. All right, so pause. All right, let's go to this and let's make this big, and then let's click the transition button, and now Morbius. So this is apparently, people are saying that this looks like they're adding it into the MCU proper somehow. I don't understand. I guess we'll find out here in a second, won't we? Because, yeah. All right. Sorry, distracted. But let's watch this. Let's watch this.
Michael, I've known you since you were a
Wow.
child.
All right. So off the bat, the cinematography looks really
You have a
interesting.
gift. You always have. If there's an answer to your disease, you'll find it.
In association with, so nothing
I should
there.
have died years ago. Why am I still here if not to fix this? I have a rare blood disease, and I'm running out
Whoa.
of time.
Whoa.
This could be my last chance.
You're up to something. What is it?
That's not exactly legal.
Whoa.
I don't want to see you get hurt more than you already have.
This would be a cure.
At what cost?
Wow. Okay.
Michael. What's happening?
I went from dying to feeling more alive than ever.
Whoa.
Increased strength and speed,
Whoa. That looks pretty
the
awesome.
ability to use echolocation,
That
and
looks really
overpowering
cool.
urge to consume blood.
How far are we allowed to go?
To fix something that's broken.
Until the remedy is worse than the disease.
So that is straight comic
Less
book
than the disease.
cover. Oh, come on. That is straight off of a comic book cover. That's pretty wicked. It's the living vampire.
Michael Morbius. Got tired of doing the whole good guy thing.
What's up, Doc?
Ooh. Does it count as a cameo if it's in the trailer? So, all right. So we've got a couple of things to look at here. First off, is this really? I don't know if they show a good spot. And we're gonna have to go back a bit. I don't know if is this really Jared Leto that
I
looks
have a
like
rare blood disease.
that,
And
or is it computer? That looks. The arm right here looks kind of unnatural, so I'm inclined to say it's done on a computer, but then it could be a body double with his face. There's a shot of his face.
this could be my last
Here in a
chance.
minute.
You're
Right
up to
there.
something.
Yeah, that looks like it's been computer enhanced to make him look more sickly. But I wouldn't be surprised if he actually did lose a bunch of weight. Leto is that kind of actor to do
That's
things
not
like
exactly
that to
legal.
prove just how
This would be a cure.
much of an actor he is. Because, see, it's not consistent. Here, it's not the same. He's not as sunken as he was in that other one. Maybe it's because in the other picture it's further along in the narrative than this part is, but here you would think this would be the height of it, and that still doesn't look quite as sunken and sickly as it did back here. So definitely looks like it's probably done on a computer. Oh, that's great.
Michael, what's happening?
I went from dying.
Okay, there's another look. Yeah, definitely digital through here. Like, it looks good. They definitely put a lot of money into it, but they have enhanced his body to look. That is not a body double. That very possibly is Leto's body that they have just used a computer to make him look worse. That's what it looks like to me anyway. And we'll know better because the YouTube compression and all that stuff kind of doesn't allow for good analysis like this. So I won't know 100% until I see it in theaters, but that definitely looks like computer aided sickly. Again, he very likely lost a good amount of weight as well, just not that much weight. Because then he looks like this. And that also looks slightly computer enhanced, but again, probably because of the compression stuff. Right down here looks inconsistent. A little too much smoothing throughout the sides and right here on his chest. A little too much. You could have done it a little more subtly, and it would have looked better.
I'm more alive than ever.
Increase
Huh, so that's Morbius. That is Morbius the Living Vampire. I don't read a whole lot of Spider-Man, so I don't know exactly what to expect out of Morbius. I am not a huge fan of the character, not necessarily because I don't like the character, but because of my little exposure to the character. So I won't have a whole lot of source material bias for this one. It looks super interesting though. Like these shots here at the beginning, specifically this one. Let's go back to it. Specifically this shot right here. The color grade and everything looks so interesting. And then we go, the very next scene is this blue filter. So we go from this potentially flashback with the yellow filter to almost everything else having this blue filter. That's a little too far. Blue filter right here. Very interesting. I really want to see. I can't remember who the director is, so I definitely don't know who the DP is. But I'm super excited for this movie. But again, I don't know how accurate it is to source material. Also, don't know if what any of these potential Easter eggs are throughout here, except for obviously Michael Keaton at the end as the Vulture, because obviously he was in the last, or yeah, he was in the first new Spider-Man movie. So that's pretty cool that we're getting at least a little cameo bit for Michael Keaton. So oh, what did I miss, guys? Let me know in the comments down low. Definitely going to be doing a few more reaction videos this weekend. I think I'm going to do one more tonight and then call it a night, but because I have so much other work that needs to be done and then a day job to get to as well. So, yeah, that is the way of it. What are you excited for in this movie? Do you think it's going to be a hot mess, kind of like a lot of the Marvel stuff that hasn't been Disney produced, or even the Disney produced stuff has kind of been a mess at times? So what do you think this movie is going to be? Let's have that conversation as well down in the comments. Before we go though, guys, don't forget about the website, generallynerdy.net. Patreon.com/generallynerdy is the place to go for all of the things, so check those out. Before we completely sign off, though, guys, always remember that if it's generally nerdy, it's probably here.